Hey there, my name is Faris Video Bio, and I want to take a few moments to go through and actually just share a little bit about my story and actually just to kind of explain how I became the person that I am today. I know many of you may be following the Ask Faris show or maybe following some things that I'm posting on Facebook or YouTube, but you may be wondering, well, who is Faris Video Bio? And I'm going to let you know. Guys, just a few short years ago, it was actually 2010, I was Airman Faris Video Bio. I was actually in the United States Air Force. I had served 6 successful years as a security forces member at the United States Air Force Academy. I really enjoyed my Air Force, my military career. I got a chance to deploy a couple times to Iraq and just did some phenomenal things. But in 2010, actually March 24th, 2010, I transitioned from the Air Force. And so what I did was I set off on a journey. First of all, I just knew I was going to go off. I had my undergrad in criminal justice. I had plans to go to an attend a university in South Carolina to get my master's in accounting because I wanted to be that big time federal investigator for the FBI. But it's funny how things happen. I came home one weekend and I actually met with my brothers. My twin brothers actually had started a home health care agency. And I knew very little about home care. I knew very little about taking care of individuals, but one thing I did know was about caring for individuals. I knew how to build relationships. So we actually got a chance to talk. We got a chance to go through and see where the business was, and we devised a plan to see where we're going to take that business. So when I first came on a part of the team, we had about 10 to 15 clients, and we were just working. It was in our mother's living room, our small living room, and that's where we did our business. We were interviewing individuals in Starbucks and in malls and wherever we could go through and interview them. But eventually, our business grew. In 2010, and just like I said, we had about 10 to 15 clients. But fast forwarding today, we're servicing over 300 individuals in the state of Georgia. We've actually expanded to over 4 offices in the state of Georgia to provide different services. But one thing I'm most proud of is the journey. Along that journey, we were able to go through and learn different things. And one thing that I'm most proud about is actually picking up a skill set in marketing. And you see, marketing for a small business is different from a franchise. Because a franchise, they may have an infinite budget, but small business owners, we had finite budgets. So we had to go through and learn different tactics to go through and get our message out in front of the right people so they can come out to do business with us. And that's one thing that I mastered along the way. We've invested in ourselves. I got a chance to go to different conferences. We spent a lot of money on making mistakes and everything, but one thing through it all, I gained a skill set. And that's one thing that I realized back in late 2015, early 2016. I realized that there were other small business owners who were struggling to go through and actually get new customers, keep the customers coming back to them. And that's one thing that I really mastered. And I said, you know what, if I'm doing this for my personal businesses, we can do this for other businesses as well. And one thing I realized that it didn't matter what industry it was. It didn't matter if it was healthcare, if it was restaurants, if it was dentists, doctors, lawyers. It didn't matter. The same principles work. So I got a chance to actually work with a few small clients to go through and see, could I really go through and bring them business? So I used some different online platforms to go through and actually get the right message in front of the right customers so they can come actually do business with those local business owners. And it worked. Then I tried it again, and it worked again. I said, you know what? There are other small businesses that are out here that's going out of business just because they don't have that one key. And they could have been the best bakers. They could have been the best attorneys. They could have been the best dentists. But the message was not getting out there in front of the right people. And that's when I kind of really stepped up and said, you know what? That's my purpose, is to go through and help out the local small business owners. And small is not just a state of mind. It's just saying that, hey, I'm helping out the local individuals. And that's where my passion lies. So from there, I was able to go through and start a marketing agency, Direct Giraffe Marketing. And then I was able to go through and launch the Ask Faris show. And with the Ask Faris show, one thing I do is I go through and highlight local small businesses that are on that journey, that's on that path to success, that have achieved some success along the way, but they just haven't made it all the way. And that's one thing that I really love. I really like to expose my audience to individuals that are along that journey. Guys, the journey is so beautiful. I think so many times people focus on the destination and fail to enjoy the journey. And that's what I'm here for. I'm here, just like I said, I'm a local business marketer. But you know what? One thing I am, I'm that key that people put in their pocket. I'm the person where individuals come to and say, you know what, Faris, I don't want my business to fail. Hey, Faris, I have an idea and I want to go through and actually take it to the next level. Faris, hey, how can I get you on the team? Those are the things that I really like hearing from individuals that are in that small business space. So again, yes, I'm a son to my mother and father. I'm a husband to my beautiful wife. I'm a father to my beautiful daughter, but also I'm a business owner. I'm a small business owner. I'm a local business owner who's here to help other local business owners continue to grow beyond their wildest imagination.